So this is like the first video that I'm uploading in this kind of context at all, but I'm a severe anxiety sufferer and I've just decided that I don't want to be anxious anymore. So I'm gonna try and like bully myself into not being anxious anymore, and I thought maybe you'd like to join me on that journey. So it's not just gonna be like I upload videos about being anxious, like I'm gonna be doing like weekly things where I do something I'm anxious of, like going outside by myself, big scary. But then I was also like wanting to do like travel vlogs and stuff like that. I've got a cruise booked in September and we're going to so many places and I want to be able to have video content of that, and I thought like that's really interesting. I love it when I watch people do travel vlogs, so I thought that I could do that. But then another part of that is saving up for the holidays and stuff like that. I love watching videos where people are like, look at how much savings I've made. So I thought like I would just do a mishmash of things that I'm interested in and like see where the content develops over time. Do you know what I mean? I'm also like a big fan of like learning languages and stuff like that, so I thought every so often I could do like a sit down with me while I study Korean or Japanese or Spanish, stuff like that, like the languages I'm interested in. I also have a lot of hobbies that I'm like really niche and like wanting to find people who like relate to about stuff. And like, I'm not gonna lie, my friends are very supportive of me doing stuff, so they said like, oh, I would watch your videos, and I'm just like, that's all I needed. So today it's just an introduction to me, stuff that I'm going to be doing, and my first task is going out and filming myself in public. Now I'm not saying I'm going to go into a big massive crowd of people and like talk to a camera, because that is too far too fast. But I was thinking we could maybe go for a walk and I don't know. No, I can do this. I'm a big girl. I can go for a walk by myself and film myself walking about the street like, oh god. Let's go. So I've got like a really weird type of anxiety. Like when I'm at work, I'm the bubbliest person ever. I will be talking to everybody. You cannot shut me up. But the way I look at it is, when I'm at work, I'm getting paid for that, you know? And that's how I look at it. It's just like, I can be as shy as I want when I'm home. I can do whatever I want when I'm home. But when I'm at work, I need to be at a level of confident and bubbly and whatever. But like when I tell people that I'm really, really shy and really, really anxious, all my friends are like, you're not shy. What are you talking about? And it's because most of my friends I've met in work. So they've seen me in my work personality. Do you know what I mean? But even sitting here in a car park, there are people everywhere, all around me. Nobody's looking at me as far as I can see, but I am terrified. I can see people in my wing mirror. I'm terrified. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, there's people over there. Task complete. Filmed myself in public, complete. Now I'm gonna go home and cry in a corner. Today drained me. No, I'm kidding, but I strategically left my house at like rush hour time so that I would have to try and deal with rush hour traffic, but I hate it. There is a woman in the car next to me. I am gonna cry. But yeah, so someone was beeping their horn at somebody in the rush hour traffic, and I thought they were beeping at me even though they were like a mile away from me, and it was like distant beeping. Because I just think everyone's mad at me all the time, every single second of the day. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm keeping it at this angle because I don't want to hold the phone because I'm shaky as hell. But I was thinking of getting like one of those like phone mounts for my car so that I could do like filming while I'm driving videos, but like obviously not where I'm like on and off the camera all the time, do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm heading home. Wish me luck with the rush hour traffic. I'm scared. I am home. I'm in my room. Yes, I do have Christmas bedding on my bed. Don't judge me. I want you to just come sit in my room, cuddle up with my blanket for 5 minutes and just chill out, and then I'll decide what to do. Probably not going to leave the house again. I think that doing that task counted. But anyway, this is probably not the most fun video that I'm ever going to upload. If you want fun content, I've got fun videos on my TikTok. If you like anime, books, me doing silly dances, me being crazy, like there's videos on my TikTok. Like I'll put the link somewhere. But I'm trying to be more serious. I'm trying to heal myself of anxiety, you know what I mean? It's a slow process. I've been trying to do it for 26 years. However, I know that there's a lot of people in my life that struggle with different sorts of anxiety. So I thought if I come on and I like be very honest with what I'm feeling and what I'm suffering with, that people will relate to me, and it will help me like broaden my horizons, because I'm trying to fix it. Like, you know, I just woke up one day and decided being anxious is really cringy. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I thought I would spend a couple minutes and tell you some stuff about me. Like, if this is your first time seeing me, like, hi, my name is Terry. I'm 26 years old. I'm really into books. I'm really into anime. I've got anime tattoos. Really like tattoos. What else? I said I have a lot of niche hobbies earlier on, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to tell you about them and everything's gone out of my head. I'm sure I'll develop new things. I get like a new hobby every week. Like at one point I was like, oh, really into painting, and then I have a keyboard that I think I've played about a total of 5 minutes on. Like, I'm one of those people who goes like, I want to do this, and then I do it for a week, put it away in my cupboard, and never do it again. As you can see, I have Lego up here. I'll give you a tour. Most of the Lego that I've got was bought for me by my brother. I've actually broken one, so I need to fix that. Maybe I'll do a video on that if you want. But I have this orchard that he got me for me getting my promotion. I have the Hogwarts castle, which I got for Christmas, and I got the Dobby for my birthday, which, like, my birthday and Christmas are like 4 days apart, so like I got to open them both at the same time. His girlfriend got me this for Easter, which is so cute. Like, I decorated it this way because I felt like if I left any of the pieces out, I would feel really bad about it. I don't want anyone to be left out. This is supposed to be the Slytherin common room, but as you can see, I moved it recently to show someone and broke it. But I still have all of the boxes for everything that I have. I'll fix it eventually. Also, just to get it out of the way, because it's going to come up at some point, yes, I do have a blanket as a curtain in my living room. Yes, I have lived in this house for like, what, nearly 4 years. Will I get a curtain one day? I've got the pole there, but just because I don't want people being like, oh my god, like, why do you have a blanket? It's because I haven't found curtains that I like yet. I'm very picky. But I want them to match this wall. If anybody knows where they sell curtains that match this wall, let me know. Send a link, please. But yeah, so I'm going on a cruise in September, and I wanted to try and get over some of the fears. So I'm going to explain some of the fears that I've got. And these are like the main ones that I need to like try and get over, or at least come to terms with before September. I have a list. Starting off really strong, fear of strangers, specifically men. Women, I'm more friendly with. However, if I'm on the cruise, we have a drinks pass, so if I just have a little bit of alcohol in me, I'll be the most talkative person ever. Starting off even stronger, I have a fear of boats, especially big boats. I don't know if you know this, but cruises are big boats. Getting a little bit more specific here, I'm scared of deep water and also open water because I have a fear of drowning. Somebody explain to me why I invited myself on this cruise with my mother and my auntie when I have a fear of everything involved in it. The last one is fear of crowds. I'm going to be on a boat for 2 weeks on open, deep water on a big boat full of strangers. What am I playing at? So anyway, as part of exposure therapy, I could maybe film my reactions to some disgusting, horrible, deep water videos. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God, I'm getting shivers just thinking about it. So if you want to see that, let me know, and I will torture myself for you guys. Pretty much, I just want this whole entire process to just be me being really honest with the camera, me being very honest with what I'm scared of and what I'm trying to do to combat my fears and stuff like that. So if you're interested in somebody who doesn't really know what's going on, I genuinely have no idea what's going on at any point. I also make a lot of really self-deprecating jokes. I'll try not to, but I tend to. And you just want to see me do a bunch of random things like that will change like on a day-to-day basis. Like one day you'll just be watching 10 minutes of me reading a book, or 10 minutes of me studying Korean, or having full-blown panic attacks, which I tend to do quite regularly. Then this is maybe the channel for you, or at least maybe like you can give it a go and see how it goes. But yeah, thank you if you made it this far. Like, please subscribe and maybe give me a comment on what I can do better filming process wise and what you would like to see. Thanks. See you later. You know, floor time is really important, so I feel like we should all at least do like a couple of seconds at the end of every video where we're just on the floor. Floor time is important time, you know? Enjoy it.